Welcome back to another episode of Flip or Flop, the show where I flip PCs and put the money towards my daughter's college fund. I'm in a really good mood today, you guys, okay? We finished off last episode with a bang. We got some insane deals and we made a lot of profit. Our wallet is stacked up, ready to go, and we have a ton of inventory to work off of to build another PC. The focus of today's video is to use the DDR5 sticks that we picked up from a few episodes ago from Armin. So I'm thinking we can do a DDR5 build inside the Lee & 011 case that we picked up from the last episode for $20, you guys. I still can't believe we picked that up for 20 bucks, so we can make some serious ROI with that build. So I just dropped off my kids to preschool. I'm actually on my way to pick up a GPU that I found last night scrolling through the marketplace like at 12 a.m. This guy is selling an EVGA RTX 3080 for $330. And I actually got so lucky to message him that night because somebody else was gonna go and pick up the card tomorrow in the afternoon. But he told me if I get there earlier, I get to buy it first. So I'm sorry, whoever is gonna be picking up the card later, your boy Ed's gonna snag it. So yeah, $330 for that card is an insane deal, considering that usually goes for around $400 at the very minimum. So we can make some good ROI on that. But anyways, let's go ahead and check it out and pick it up. There is nothing more spookier in this world than having the Windows watermark appear on your desktop wallpaper. Luckily, there's a simple and much cheaper solution to this. Instead of paying full price for a CD key, you can pick one up as low as $23 from VIPyourCDKey.com, the place I've been using to buy all of my keys for over 5 years now. They have all types of CD keys from games to Microsoft Office 2019 and Windows 11 Pro. But whatever key you do end up buying, make sure to use my code CS20 to unlock the lowest price. After checking out, just visit the User Center section up top, navigate to your orders, and click on View Keys so that you can copy and paste that into the activation settings of Windows and you're good to go. So if you're planning on switching to Windows or you're building yourself a brand new PC, click the link below and pick up a CD key today. You know, part of me does feel kind of bad that I'm essentially stealing or snagging the card from the other potential buyer that was supposed to show up later during the day, but as they say, the early worm gets the bird.
You stupid.
Or is it the other way around? Look, I have to always put my daughter's future ahead of everyone else's, including mine. That is the sole purpose of my existence. Like, I want to make sure my daughters have an amazing life, an easier life, a happier life, and a less stressful life. Something that we never had growing up because we came into this country dirt poor. We were poor most of our life up until I was like 26 years old, where I was making decent enough money on YouTube to move out and get my first apartment, you know. But it was a struggle. It was a struggle for 26 years, and I want to make sure my daughters don't struggle. I've also been reading a few comments that you guys have been leaving in the videos stating that I can easily pay for my daughter's college funds. Like, I don't need to do flip or flop. And that's not exactly true. I've been doing flip or flop for a full year now, okay? And this is the amount of money I have saved up in my wallet. My oldest daughter is 4.5 years old, and in 15 years, I theoretically should have 15 times the amount in my current wallet. And you telling me that's not a lot of money? That adds up over time. I'm in it for the long term, you guys, okay? Every little bit helps from these episodes. So in like 15 years, I would hopefully have enough to cover 1, maybe even 2 years of tuition. Not to mention the money that I'm saving from these videos, I'm putting it in a high yield money market savings account. So I'm getting like 4.4% on the money that I put in. So yeah, that's the main reason why I do flip or flop. But the second reason, I genuinely enjoy shooting these videos. It gets me out of the office. I'm not cooped up in the studio building a PC. You know, I drive around, I meet new people, I negotiate for good deals. That's exciting to me, okay? I don't know about you guys, but that's exciting to me. And I hope that some of this excitement kind of translates over to you guys watching the series. I would hope that's the main reason why you're watching anyways in the first place. But yeah, to answer your questions, yes, technically I can pay for their college, but if I can get extra help from doing these videos and make entertaining content for you guys and also have a blast doing it, why not? It's a win-win-win. Appreciate it. Let me check it out real quick. Can I ask why you're selling it?
I got a 5090 finally.
Oh, you got a 5090, nice.
Yeah.
Which one?
FE.
FE?
Doing a ITX build.
You got MSRP?
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, looks good. Nothing wrong with it at all?
No,
No overheating?
great.
Cool, cool. All right, we'll take it.
Love your videos, by the way.
Thanks.
I wasn't expecting it to be good.
Appreciate it, man. I got 320 here. I have no change for, you have a $10 change, $10 on you?
I never bring my wallet to a meetup.
Oh, you
I get
don't?
mugged.
Oh, really? You got mugged?
Yeah, people just.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Did you have Zelle then?
It's fine, $10.
You,
no
you
problem.
sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Mind if I get a picture?
Yeah, of course. Let's do it.
Laugh.
You're tall as hell. You're 6'3"?
6'6".
6'6". Damn, I finally feel short. Awesome.
I appreciate you. Thanks, bro.
Likewise, brother. Have a good one. Okay, so after waiting patiently for a little over 2 weeks, I think I finally found a potential buyer for the 3070 PC. In fact, he's on the way right now to check this out in person. I was honestly just surprised that it took this long to find a potential buyer. I mean, the specs are great and it's priced really well, and it's under $1,000. So I assumed I was gonna sell this faster than the other PC. I picked up a PC for a killer deal on the last episode. A Ryzen 9 5950X, 128 gigs of memory, and an RX 7900 XTX for $800, which I then flipped immediately for $1,200. So I basically made $400 profit. I assumed because this was priced under $1,000, it would sell quicker, but I guess the price of the PC doesn't really matter compared to the value you get. So if I'm selling a PC with better specs and a better deal, that would sell most likely compared to a budget PC, at least from my experience. But anyways, the buyer is on the way to check it out. Hopefully he buys it, that way we can cross this off our list and we can shop for the rest of the parts for our 3080 build for later this episode. So let's see what happens. It's all set up for you if you want to go check it out.
Oh, awesome. Appreciate it.
No worries.
I'm honestly kind of new to all this.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me know what you need and I can pull it up and check it out.
Yeah. I mean,
The specs probably?
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Cool. Let's do that.
I want to ask, does the motherboard have like Wi-Fi built in, or is it gonna need like a?
No Wi-Fi,
Okay.
but I can give you my Wi-Fi adapter actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, consider it a bonus.
Oh,
You
awesome.
just plug that in the back and you can connect.
Oh yeah, cool. Appreciate it.
So yeah, the specs are on there if you want to check the processor,
Yeah.
the memory, and then yeah, the GPU is right there. on top.
Yeah.
You pop this open if you want to see inside.
For sure.
Can I ask what drew you to this PC specifically?
You know, I was looking at just getting, because I have like a little like gaming laptop at the moment, but it's like pretty old to be quite honest. I just want something with like either 3070, 4070, just something that can just handle like those higher graphics.
Gotcha. So 3070 was like the minimum.
That was like, yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. But what? And other than specs, what else did you like about the PC? Like the color scheme, the price?
Yeah, kind of both. I mean, like it's a cool little setup in terms of just like the RGB, like the lighting and all that stuff.
Oh, cool,
you know what I mean?
You like the RGB?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Just have a little setup and everything like that. I'm trying to do like streaming and stuff like that too, so I want to get something that kind of handle that. So
Oh,
I know
right
the
on.
CPU is like pretty good too, right? It's a
Ryzen 7,
Yeah.
so yeah, you got 8 cores, 16 threads, perfect for multitasking, streaming,
yeah.
like you said. So
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, all looks good. I'm ready for it. So.
sweet. So I'll give you a cable as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything happens when you take the PC home, just shoot me a message.
Yeah,
and
for sure. I appreciate
I'll
that.
take care of it. No worries.
Definitely. Are you firm on the price? I do want to ask about that.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
okay, no
priced really well.
I got you.
As I'm sure you know, you've
Yeah.
looked at other prices
No,
as
for
well.
sure.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 500.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Perfect. This is your first official desktop PC, huh?
Yeah, I know that
Very
laptop.
nice.
I got it during COVID just to kind of mess
Okay.
around, do all that, play like Call of Duty with my friends. But I
Gotcha.
started getting into more like heavier gaming and just like
The laptop
wanted to
can't
upgrade
cut
from
it.
Yeah, and I wanted the ability to kind of like easily upgrade too. So I think this is kind of like a good,
Smart choice.
you know,
Smart
a
choice.
big option to have that ability.
Welcome to the PC Masters.
Yeah,
Officially
I
welcoming.
appreciate it. Yeah.
$800, ladies and gents, for the 3070 PC. Another very successful flip. Our net profit for this was $188, so well over the 20% profit that we are aiming for at the very minimum. Okay, let's go ahead and put the $800 back into our wallet and let's go ahead and continue shopping for the rest of the parts for our RTX 3080 PC build for the remainder of the video. 3 weeks, you guys, 3 freaking weeks. I cannot find a bloody CPU for this build, okay? I'm looking for just a single AM5 CPU for the 3080 build, and I cannot find one. Everyone that's selling it, they want like near retail prices, which it doesn't work that way, right? PC components are like cars. As soon as you walk out of the store with it, it loses value. You can't ask for the same price that you paid for, even if it's like $5 or $10 less, because you don't get warranty on it anymore. So aside from barely any listings of AM5 CPUs in the first place, the 1 or 2 people that are actually selling it, they want a ridiculous price. I got so desperate that I went to eBay. I kid you not. I got so desperate I went to eBay to see if I can find anything, and I found a Ryzen 5 7600 that was currently in the middle of a bid, and I put in $140, which is the most I'm willing to pay for the CPU. And unfortunately, I got outbid. This is literally the only part I need for this build, you guys. But just when all hope is lost, I stumble across something on OfferUp. Remember that insane deal I got in the last episode, the $800 Ryzen 9 7900 XTX build? Remember what I did for that? I expanded my reach and I found someone selling it near the Micro Center. Well, I figured I would do the same thing. So I expanded my reach once again, and what do you know? I found somebody selling a Ryzen 5 7600 brand new sealed for I think it was like $180. And he had it listed for like over 20 days. So either he sold it and he forgot to take down the listing, or he can't find a buyer. And that's when your boy Ed has got to pounce. He's got to pounce and take advantage of that situation. So I offered $140 and he accepted. He lives in Santa Ana, which is right next to Micro Center. And I've actually realized that this is a really good way to find more components. So when I go out to a Micro Center, which is what I'm doing now, every 2 months to shoot my Micro Center videos, I'm gonna expand my reach just for that Saturday to see what deals I can snag while I'm in the area, just so I could find good deals. Like, unfortunately, it has come to this. LA is running dry, like the market in LA is running dry. It's almost impossible to find the parts that I need. So moving forward, I'm gonna expand my reach once every 2 months to see what's out there near Micro Center. And it makes sense, right? Like, I feel like there's way more sellers near the Tustin area because there's a Micro Center there. So a lot of people go into Micro Center, they buy the parts, they upgrade their system, and they wanna sell their older components. So I feel like there's always someone selling something near Santa Ana or near the Tustin area. But anyways, enough jibber jabber. Let's head out and check out the CPU. Hello. How's it going? This is it. How's it going? Jason. Oh, it's got the cooler too. Sweet. You just didn't want to use it?
No, I was planning on building it, but got sidetracked and never did it. So.
And it got past the return window?
Yeah.
Did you get it from the Micro Center here?
I'm not sure.
The only thing is, I got $200 bills. Do you happen to have change? Or I can also do 100 cash and the rest Zelle. That's cool. Or Cash App, if you have it.
Yeah, that's fine. You can just do Cash App.
Cash App? Okay, cool. So here's the 100.
Thank you.
Do you have the Cash App code that I can scan? Sweet. So 40, right?
I got it.
Sweet. Appreciate the deal, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Take care, huh?
Good luck.
Okay, CPU acquired. We also went to Micro Center and finished shooting our video. We're doing a $600 budget build. And after we're done filming, Aria had an interesting proposition to me. This is the first time I'm hearing this, by the way.
Hello there.
What is your offer?
I turned out to have a PC that I've been trying to get rid of, and I couldn't sell it at all.
Okay.
There's no buyers in my area.
Okay.
So I figured you're doing flip or flop. Maybe you might have a use for it.
Okay, no promises. Let me take a look. What you got? Prop her up right over here. Let's see what we're doing. No GPU?
Oh, the GPU is actually
okay.
here.
Let's see what we got here. What is this?
It's 4070 Ti.
4070 Ti. No super?
No, not super.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no.
It might have went under.
No, it's right here. I can't reach it. Let's start with how much you paid for this PC.
This PC, not gonna lie, I paid a lot.
How much?
At the time, it was GPU shortage, and I paid $2,200.
$2,200? Anything wrong with it?
Nothing.
What about the
motherboard,
GPU?
CPU, everything works flawlessly.
Okay.
The GPU, on the other hand, my guess is it's gonna need more new thermal pads because it runs a little warm. But if you power limit it to like 90%, it works flawlessly.
What are the temps?
Temps on 100% load, 95 degrees. But once put on,
What? Hold on. What? Say that again.
on the memory side, on the memory side.
Okay. What about the core? The GPU core?
The core, it's like around 70.
Okay. Maybe you should have started with that.
There we go.
Jesus. But that's 100%.
That's 100% low, like max
75.
load, 75C, yeah.
That's not bad. So it's not crashing or stuttering, not doing anything?
It's not crashing. Once you put it under, you know.
No, what if we keep it at 100?
At 100, it'll work fine for like, let's say an hour, maybe 2, and then it will crash. You basically get a black screen, all the fans kick up max speed.
So I could be buying a dud. What happens if it's effective? Do I have any customer service? Warranty claims, like a refund?
I'll get it back from you.
Okay.
If you can't figure it out.
We have proof of that now. What's the specs?
Specs, 13700F for the CPU. The cooler, I'm not sure what cooler it is. It's a no name, but it cools it pretty nicely.
Looks like a rip-off of a Hyper 212 Evo.
Cools it pretty nicely. It's a B660 motherboard.
Some screws are missing, Arya.
Those are all the screws that are in there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
You really did get ripped off. God
And
damn.
then 750 watt power supply. It's fully modular.
MSI case, looks like. No storage?
Storage, I had to put it in the new system because everything was on there. So
All right, how much do you want for this?
originally I had a list of 1200. I'll go down 1100.
Would you do 500?
500.
Okay, well obviously you know I gotta flip this thing.
Yeah,
right?
that is true.
And you try to sell it for 1200, nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it.
Would you do 900?
How about we call it even at 1K?
Oh, you're negotiating, see? I like that, okay. My only concern is the GPU, right? Because I gotta take it apart, replace the
Right.
thermal pad, so there's more labor involved. We need new pads, we need new paste. And taking apart GPUs are annoying, it takes time. I gotta get screws for the motherboard as well, cable extensions, because those look terrible. And I gotta clean the system, so there's a lot of labor required. Let's do 940.
I'll meet you in the middle, 950 and we call it even. No, I'll do it, 940, I'll take it.
No, we'll do 950, fine. Got yourself a deal, 950.
Got a deal.
Any cables?
Cables, unfortunately, because I have the cable in my desk, in the Secret Labs desk.
Okay, you gotta give it to me for 940.
940. Yeah. That's fine. Fair enough.
I gotta buy a cable. Okay, so I stumbled across another pretty good deal on a GPU. This guy's selling an Asus TUF RTX 3080 for $325, which alone is a pretty good deal considering I just picked one up for $320. A 3080 goes for anywhere between $350 to $400 in today's market. So I reached out and offered $300. He accepted, but I'm having a weird feeling about this. This guy, well, for starters, he keeps calling me Pop for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but we were also supposed to meet up yesterday, and I had a strong suspicion he wasn't gonna show up. I think the guy was gonna fall asleep or something. So I messaged him, but I didn't start making my way there. I actually went home after I dropped off the kids, and sure enough, he messaged me later saying that he was asleep. So I told him it's fine, we'll go ahead and meet up today, but please make sure to set an alarm so that you don't miss the meeting. So he agreed, and I'm going there right now to check out the card, but I don't know, something is very sus about this guy and the listing. I mean, $300 for a 3080 kind of seems like it's too good to be true. So I'm actually bringing my test bed this time around so we can test the card before I buy it. This guy also has no ratings whatsoever on Facebook Marketplace, so it's gonna be, oh my God! Okay, everyone's fine, everything's good. My camera just fell down. But as I was saying, this guy has no reviews, no history, nothing on Facebook Marketplace, and the way that he's acting now and missing our appointments is just, I don't know, I gotta go with my gut instinct this time around. So that's why I'm bringing my test bed so I can test out the card before buying it. And even then I'm taking a risk, because what if it works here right now, but when I take it home and I start playing a game, it crashes. So this is one of those instances where I'm gonna be taking a risk, but if everything's fine, it's gonna pay off. So what's a little risk without any reward, right? How's it going? Do you mind if I just pop it in real quick? Test it out, cool. How long have you used it?
I've used it for roughly a year.
A year, okay.
Yeah.
No issues?
None at all. No artifact, nothing crazy.
Temps are good?
Yeah.
Okay, so launch this benchmark real quick. So yeah, we're at 66C, 98% usage, so that's good, nothing's being throttled. I'm gonna send you the money right now. Looks pretty good to me so far. Okay, cool, yeah, it's dropping back down to 69. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, have a good
I
way.
appreciate that.
Oh, likewise. Just confirm when you got the payment, because I sent it.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Oh, you got it already? Cool. Wow, What a week it has been, you guys. We definitely snagged some insane deals on PC components for sure. We're gonna be doing our AM5 3080 build. I have all the parts in front of me. We got the Ryzen 5 7600, brand new, comes with the cooler. So once I install the CPU, we can carry the cooler on for a different low budget build. So lots of value from this one for sure. The 3080 that we picked up also earlier from this episode for $320, I wanna say. Really good price on an EVGA 3080. These ones go for at least, I believe $350 to $400 on the EVGA models. Of course, we can't forget about the insane deal we got on the Lianli O11D for $20. Comes with its own EK distro plate, which I can probably sell separately for like 40 or 50 bucks. But the fact that we got a full Lianli O11 case for $20 is gonna bring us some healthy ROI. We also got the cooler from the same guy, the Corsair Nautilus that he let go for $60. And he was also kind enough to give me a few fans. So we got triple Corsair AF120 slim fans that we can throw in the same build to kind of spice it up with some RGB. For memory, we went with a 32GB kit that we picked up from Armin from Vans PCs for $65. Not the best deal on a 32GB kit, but at the time, that was the only thing available, unfortunately. Of course, power supply was also a good deal. Brand new sealed Seasonic. I forgot how much I paid for this, but it'll be somewhere on the screen. The only two things I couldn't find was storage and a motherboard. I looked everywhere for the motherboard for a decent price. Everybody wants like $150 or $160 for their used B650 board, which I can't afford. That's not gonna bring me any ROI. So I looked on eBay as well, and ultimately I stumbled across a brand new board from Jawa. Well, it's actually not brand new, it's refurbished, but I found a B650 gigabyte board for $100, which was unreal. So I ended up buying it. After tax and shipping, I paid a total of $126.20. So let's go ahead and deduct that from the wallet. Unfortunately, same story with the storage. I couldn't find anyone selling a 1TB M2 drive for around $50 or less. So I had to go on Amazon and buy a brand new one from Clev. This is a Gen 4 M.2 SSD with speeds of up to 5,000 megabytes per second. So out the door with tax, I paid $63.64. So let's go ahead and deduct $64 from our wallet. Also, let's deduct $22 from our wallet for the Windows 11 key that we're going to be installing on the system. But yeah, with that said, you guys, let's go ahead and start the build because we have a lot to do in this episode. We still have to check out Aria's PC, figure out what's going on with the GPU, and see what we can do with it before we can relist it on the marketplace. But yeah, with that said, let's begin. Okay, the PC is finally done. She's up and running. All the drivers have been updated and Windows is fully activated. It doesn't look the greatest, if I'm being honest, because there's just so much empty space. But that's to be expected since we built inside the O11 XL. This is a giant case and the components just look so tiny inside of it. But there's nothing really I can do here. Unfortunately, that might deter people from buying it because aesthetics play such a huge role in buying a PC, especially in the aftermarket. But again, there's really nothing I can do at this point other than add more fans, maybe even a cable kit to clean it up a little bit. But I do want to spend as little as possible on this so we can flip it for a big profit. Now, the current market value of this PC is about $1,370. I have spent $868 on all the parts, so if I want to make my minimum 20% profit, I have to sell this for $1,041. Considering this PC goes for around $1,370, I say we bring the price up to $1,100 and start from there. Now, if I can't find a buyer for this, then I will be forced to make some cosmetic upgrades, like fill in the empty slot on the right with triple RGB fans and also add a nice cable kit. That will unfortunately eat into my profits, but you know, there's not much I can do. That will be plan B though, if I can't sell it for $1,100. Okay, so with that said, let's go to list this for $1,100 on the local marketplaces. And I'm also gonna list it for $1,200 on Java, just so I can expand my reach. And I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, so in the meantime, while we're waiting for a buyer for the PC, I say we check out Aria's PC and figure out what's going on with the GPU so that we can, number one, replace it, fix it, and relist it to make some money off of it. So let's go ahead and pop the GPU back inside here and try and replicate the issue that he's having, which is crashing during gaming when the temps get too hot on the GPU. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and add my storage device on here. Oh, okay, that screw's gone. Okay, next, let's go ahead and put the GPU back inside. Aria, where are the cables, my guy? I've been gypped. You didn't give me a 12VH power cable. You're lucky I got a spare. Okay, let's pop this in here. Okay, let's give it a go. Well, power's on, so Aria didn't scam me yet. There's definitely a few upgrades I'm gonna have to do regardless of what the outcome is gonna be. Number one, I feel like we need to upgrade this dinky little cooler to a 360. Number two, most likely have to add in a cable kit. What in Zeus's butt cheeks was that? I have never seen the monitor go and do that before. What the hell was that? Anyways. Okay, we made it to the desktop, but I'm not liking that. I'm not liking what I just saw. You know what we should do first? Let's do a heaven benchmark and check out temps. Okay, panel's back on. Let's go ahead and run this for about 5 to 10 minutes and then we'll come back and assess the damage.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes or so, and honestly, I don't see anything out of the ordinary with the temps. The GPU, even with 100% usage, we're barely hitting 70 degrees Celsius. The CPU, on the other hand, yeah, we're hitting 90 C, but that's because we're using a pretty crappy cooler. But the GPU, it seems normal to me. No stutters, no crashes as well. I mean, it's been running fine. But Aria did mention the GPU would crash after like an hour or so gaming. So I guess that'll be our next test. Let's load up a game and see what happens. Okay, I guess we play until the PC crashes. Temps are also looking good. I mean, the car's not even passing 60 C. So I'm curious what high temps he was talking about in the first place. Nice. Okay, that was a full game of finals and no crashes whatsoever. So I'm gonna continue playing for another hour or two and see what happens. I'll report back soon. Okay, so an hour later, playing the finals, still no crashes, no black screens, nothing. The GPU seems to be working fine. So I decided to load up Furmark, and now I'm stress testing the crap out of the GPU to hopefully get it to crash, because if it doesn't crash, there's nothing else I can do. We're gonna proceed and try and flip it the way it is, because, you know, I'm not able to replicate Aria's problem at all. The temps here are slightly hotter than playing a regular game because we are obviously stressing the GPU. So we're getting peak temps of 82 degrees Celsius, I wanna say, on the Furmark benchmark. But it's stable, like there's nothing going on with it whatsoever. I can hear the fans ramping up though, which is a good thing, that's what you want. But yeah, no crashes or anything. Yeah, there you go, another successful run. Okay, here's what I'll do next. I'm gonna have this run in a loop for about an hour or two, and then I'll come back and see if I can get the PC to crash or not. I don't get it. I don't get it. We've been gone for 3 hours. It's 7:10 p.m. right now, you guys. No issues whatsoever. Hotspot is at 111 degrees Celsius. The GPU temp peaked at 82 degrees Celsius, but it's stable. No crashes, no black screens. Aria, you good, bro? Well, I mean, I tried replicating the issue. clearly it's not happening. So I'm going to assume everything's fine with the card and move forward. Okay, since I couldn't find anything wrong with Aria's PC, I'm gonna try and flip it as is. The current market value for the PC is a little under $1,400. I paid $940 for it, so if I want to make my 20% profit, I do have to sell it for at least $1,128. But I do have a 3080 PC listed for $1,100, and that is cutting it too close, you guys. This is obviously a much faster PC. It's got a 4070 Ti in here, albeit it's still on the DDR4 platform, but you know, the rest of the specs are pretty good. So I think $1,200 is a fair starting point. If I'm being honest with you guys, I think the 3080 PC that I listed for $1,100 is a little too high, especially considering I just literally sold a semi-water-cooled PC with a Ryzen 9, 128 gigs of memory, and an RX 7900 XTX for $1,200. It's not that far off from the 3080 PC price-wise. So I think what I'm gonna ultimately have to do is either lower the price or add more fans in there with a cable kit to kind of improve the overall aesthetics. But I do much prefer the latter instead of lowering down the price. But I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens.